Isn't that sick? Old.
Yeah.
Man, I like that.
That's really cool.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to yet another Taco Tuesday. I do have Chad in my right seat here, and another beautiful day here in the New River Valley. So, over the past week, we've done a couple different things. I decided to go and assess the fog lights in these trucks. For those of you all who do own the trucks that are equipped with fog lights, you'll know that they kind of do have kind of a yellowish, orangish tint. I wasn't real happy with that, so I went to AutoZone and picked up really the highest price Sylvania bulbs that they had. Unfortunately, after I popped them in, they looked identical to what's already in the truck stock. So I took those back and got a refund, but we'll cut to a quick clip so you can see before and after. So in other news, I do have my shovel and axe mounted in my bed. After driving around with those for a couple days now, I can confirm that absolutely nothing is moving. It is really secure back there. And actually, while I was at school today, I did have parking services come up and talk to me. And it was actually about my truck. He liked my truck, and he had no problem with the axe and shovel in my bed. So that's not an issue. In other news, I did take your all's word and reach out and make a social media page that kind of coordinates with my YouTube page. I know some of you have already found it and you messaged me, which I think is amazing and fantastic at the same time. But it is TacoBandit_16. I will put that on the screen here, and I will put it in the description below. But be sure and follow me over there. There's always going to be pictures coming up and kind of sneak peeks toward future videos and projects that I'm working on and that sort of thing. Also, I do respond to all the comments that I see on YouTube. But the direct messaging through Instagram is another way to get in contact with me if you do want anything. Also, if you do follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that today I did upload a picture, and it's actually of my logo sticker, and I do still have a few more. So if you are interested, like I said, just direct message me with your address and your name and everything that it would take for me to mail it to you, and I'll be happy to do that. So over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I actually had to use jumper cables twice. Once was for one of my friends who got stuck in the parking lot, and the other time I was going in to eat at Buffalo Wild Wings, and there were 2 or 3 guys pushing a Suzuki Samurai through the parking lot who ended up having a bad starter and a dead battery. Luckily, I was carrying with me the tools that I needed to fix both of those issues, but with winter coming and everything like that, there will be more and more stranded drivers. And if you are in one of these new Tacomas, you probably don't have much to worry about. It might still be a good idea to carry with you some of the tools and everything that could bail others out of bad situations as well. So as far as truck news and off-roading news is concerned for this week, there's not a whole lot to talk about. One thing that did come up is Mercedes appears to be building a truck. I'm not exactly sure how truck-based the truck will actually be, whether it'll be more of a Honda Ridgeline fighter, which is probably my guess, but they have shown a couple different pictures of it that have leaked out, and it honestly looks like a sports car. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but not exactly the big and beefy American trucks that we have here.
Yeah, and also Toyota has recently trademarked a new name called FT4X, and if you remember the sports car, I guess, preview or like something that they put out at an auto show, it was an FT1 or something like that. So FT is what Toyota uses for their concept vehicles, and the FT4X is supposed to be, or it's speculated to be, a like Jeep Wrangler or other off-road vehicle competitor. So I guess we'll see at the next auto show or one of the big international auto shows what that could be.
Now obviously, since that name was just now trademarked, it'll obviously be a couple years until we even see renderings or prototypes or anything like that. But it does kind of get me excited. Since the FJ Cruiser went out of production, there's been kind of a gap in Toyota's lineup. I mean, yeah, the Tacomas and the Tundras and the 4Runners are all really good off-roaders, but there's still sort of a short wheelbase off-road vehicle that's missing from the lineup. So Chad and I just made our way to the local Tractor Supply because I wanted to look about a flashlight. And it turns out that flashlights are on sale this week. And actually, I ended up with a Coast 620 lumen flashlight, and this was actually cheaper than the 300 lumen flashlight. It ended up being $26 and some change, or yeah, $26.31. But I'm pretty pleased with it. I think that's a good deal. So if you're in need of a flashlight, make your way down to the local Tractor Supply and get yourself one. So that's about all we have for this week's video. Again, I am on Instagram now, so be sure and follow me. Again, my name is in the description of this video. It is TacoBandit_16. I'm pretty much social media illiterate, but I do have a couple of my friends helping me out, and we'll get it figured out here shortly. But again, if you have something that you want to ask me and you don't want to put it in the comments of one of these YouTube videos, feel free and instant message me there. Be a little bit more private, and I'll be happy to answer any of the questions you may have. So thank you all again for watching another week of Taco Tuesdays. We do have a lot more content coming your way, so be sure and hit that like button and the subscribe button, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Have a fantastic week, and we'll catch you next time.
See you guys.